A few seconds away from switching to the redundant sense sequencer. T-minus 27 seconds. We have gone for redundant set sequencer start. T-minus 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15, 14, 13. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
What's up, Edwin? What's up, Jay? What's up, Brady? Glad you got your EverDrive, man. So what are you guys up to this morning? Look at this shit. It's like River City Ransom Olympics. Fucking ridiculous. Look at this. Dude, this is bananas. How do I keep up with these chos? Yeah, Edwin's got so many consoles. You got a lot of consoles, Edwin. Edwin, I like how that like kind of, it seems like almost like it was your focus, like instead of really having like a huge library for any particular console, it seems like you focused your collecting means on getting kind of one of every console, which is smart in a way because, you know, usually people get a few consoles and then just like collect the fuck out of them. Get like 100, you know, a couple hundred NES or a couple hundred Super Nintendo, or. But instead, you kind of focused on getting a broad variety of different consoles. This game is making me anxious, all this running. Will you get over there? Let me catch up with chat. What's up, Queenie? What's up, Jameson? What's up, Miss Ashley? What up, Mama? Oh yeah, that's all right, Brady. I figured you had something going on. Yeah, and for those of you wondering why I wasn't on last night, I was sleeping. Because I had woken up at the ass crack of dawn to get that final fight before they sold out. I knew I had to get there right when the doors open. Because once people start talking about it on Twitter, it's as good as gone. Because that spreads like wildfire. But there was like there was like 7 when I got there. And I don't care if it was $20. I'm gonna buy one. I was looking at Chris's post. I can't believe people, man. You know? I don't care if it's $20. I would buy one. You know why? And because let other people get it. It's unbelievable. You believe that kind of the selfishness that people buy up 5 of those and then they're gonna resell them? What the? You know, if I did marketing for 1UP, I would specifically send out a memo to every store that sells the 1UPs. Well, it's just Walmart actually, so I'm stupid. What am I saying? So if I was working for 1UP, okay, I would send a direct fucking memo to Walmart, and it would say this: limit one arcade 1UP to last name. And I don't care if that's invasive or not. I would look at the fucking somebody's fucking ID and see what their last name is. You know why I say that? Because motherfuckers would bring in their whole family tree in there getting them, and then they'd resell them. See what I'm saying? I would put a fucking mount, and people don't like it, don't buy one then. So, and that way, everybody can buy one. Because that's what's right. And that's what's not selfish to do. Let everybody buy one. And to stop people from bringing in their aunts and uncles and grandmothers and mothers and them buying them all, and then so they can resell them and make a profit. I say, limited by last name. Okay, now maybe they could still get around it. Say somebody brought 6 of their friends in to buy one each. But still, at least you know somebody, on the most part, wasn't screwing the system. Imagine somebody out there, like, that grew up with Final Fight as a kid. You know, I was one of those. But just imagine somebody else. You know? That person now can't get that arcade because some dickhead went in and bought 4 of them, right? That's the same thing they were doing when the NES Mini came out, right? Some crotch sniffer goes in there and buys like 10 of them and then flips them on Fleabay. Fuck that shit. Let me see what everybody's saying. Yeah, Jameson, this is some kind of weird ass, like River City Ransom Olympics game. And I can't read what the words are because of the ching chang chong. But I'm guessing this is some kind of Olympics. You brought your headphones to work and you're listening to an older stream where he kept on saying what now? Just walking out of Walmart, seeing a lady walking out with one. Oh, that sucks, Brady. Dude, if honestly, bro, I'm such a fucking. I was talking to Ashley about like Curb Your Enthusiasm yesterday. I'm such a. I'll get confrontational with somebody. If I saw somebody walking in the fucking Walmart with fucking 4 Final Fights in there, and I swear to God, I'll go up to them. I don't give a fuck. I'll say, why would you do that? I'll fucking go right up at somebody. I don't care. I'll say, why would you buy 4 of those? You realize that other people can't get that now? I'd at least confront them with that. I'm not saying I would get in a fight with them, but I'd at least, because I don't give a fuck. I hate people that do shit like that. I would literally go up to somebody if I saw 4 Final Fights in their cart, and I would say, why would you do that? What's your problem? Because, like, people like that need to be stood up to. Doing nonsense like that. Did you jump her for it? You can offer her 100? Not a bad plan. I can't stand selfish people, and I swear I'd go up to somebody and grill them about it, and ask them. You know what I'd ask them? I would ask them, how you gonna sleep at night, knowing you bought 4 of those and 3 other people can't get one now. I would then ask them, how you gonna sleep at night now? And you got a lot of nerve doing that. That's what I'd ask them. I don't give a fuck. Dude, this is like, it never ends where you're going in this game. It's like the longest marathon run in the world. Well, last place again. What do you mean you paid for BrickSeek? BrickSeek is just a free search engine. I don't know what you mean. Would you pay for it? Is there like a deluxe version of Brickseek? Would I get disqualified? Where am I? What is this? And then there's this other River City Ransom game that came out in Japan only. This crazy one. And I don't even know what you're supposed to do in this one. You got the premium Brickseek. Wow, I've never even heard of that, Brady. It's probably a good idea though, because if they give you better information of where inventory is, I just wasn't aware they had that. Am I ready for this new area? Bitch, don't ask me that. Just let me go. Look, see, I don't get this part. Every time you go to another stage, they say, are you ready for this new area? Fuck out of here. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for me to put my foot in your ass? Ooh, finally people to beat up. What you want? I heard you buying 4 final fights. What happened? You and Brady should be called the Retro Bros. I think that name was taken, Jay. I think that name was taken, so we came up with one super long. Super Mega Retro Dudes. And I think and I looked up and there's still somebody named, I think Super Mega. But at least because we made it so long, nobody else is going to be that. So we made it Super Mega Retro Dudes. You could just be like, say, Retro Dudes for short, but who knows? That's probably somebody too. 8,000 million fucking channels out there. We're gonna find some people that bought more than one Final Fight cab and fuck them up. You guys ready? Here we go. Yes, I'm ready for the new area. Where they at? Where those resellers at? Show yourself, resellers. I'm coming for your ass. Look at like my homie gangster with the glasses on. If he's gonna be getting in fights, he can at least take the glasses off. They're gonna bust up his glasses. See, I don't get this game. Sometimes you find the bad guys, sometimes you can't. Why? Why, game? Why are you like that? I don't know what any of that is. No, get out of here. What's up, Fallen Angel? Yeah, Jay, it's from the same developers. The same developers of River City Ransom. Hey, Fallen Angel, thanks for stopping by. Ashley, you gonna copyright the name? What happened for what? Oh. Yeah, I'll play Double Dragon for you. Let me just find one person to beat up that is a reseller. What happened was my... Okay, so here we go. Here's what happened, Sweet Harmonies. My computer... There's two different Wi-Fi options I have to stream on. I can't do wired Ethernet because it's in another room. So, for some reason, my computer wants to choose the wrong Wi-Fi when I turn it on. And I didn't realize it. There's like a... It's kind of complicated, but there's... Xfinity gives you like a regular Wi-Fi to use for devices, and then they give you like a 5G one. And you have to, when you stream, you want to select the one that has more bandwidth. And my computer likes to auto-select the normal fucking Wi-Fi that doesn't have enough bandwidth. So it's like every time I start a stream, I have to remember to put it on the 5G Wi-Fi, or I think it starts to buffer. So I think that's what happened to why the stream went down. I heard you were buying more than one Final Fight. Yeah? Is that right? Is that true? What I hear true? Whoop your ass. You're not gonna be playing no Final Fight arcade when I bust your head. Get up. Get up. I heard you bought 4 Final Fights and you flipped them for full price. I'm whooping your ass now. Come back here, punk ass. Look at his sprite flicker. Good lord. These guys just keep coming. These resellers keep coming. You want some reseller? Get out of here. Beat him up, Four Eyes. You got him. Get him, Four Eyes. Catch up with chat. What's up, Stuttering Stick? The character's name is Cunio, yeah. You use LAN cables? Sweet. I really need to find a way to, like, run an Ethernet cable through my attic down to my game room, but it's a very tight crawl space in the attic where my game room meets my office, and I don't know if I can even get through that to bring an Ethernet cable through. Closest $50 arcade 1-up is the Walmart in Hartford. That probably wouldn't be that long of a drive for you, Edwin. What, 40 minutes, right? 40 minutes? Actually, I asked you to put the 1-up together for me because I'm a lazy bastard when it comes to building shit. And I will self-admitted. Alright, I'm going to play Sweet's game. Some Double Dragon. Hey, Ard McCooligan, thanks, man. I like your channel, brother. Thanks for the comment. Hey, McCooligan, let me know if you have a game request. The game requests are always free here. Let me know. I'll play whatever you want after this. And I have arcade games too. And obviously, you know, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, but any old arcade games you can think of, I could play for you too. This is a RetroPie 3B Plus. It's a RetroPie 3B Plus into an Elgato into a PC streaming. So the games aren't running off the PC, they're running off the RetroPie. You must whip it good. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba. Crack that whip. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Do I have to play it on a computer? So, the way the setup works is the RetroPie is hooked into the Elgato, okay? And that's hooked into the PC. The PC is like powering the Elgato off a USB 3.0. And that's how you can kind of, you can like use the software. See, the software for the Elgato is what's really running on the PC. The streaming software, now that's the front end. That's where you can change your mic volume. That's where you can change your game volume in the game. So the PC is really just so you can have the software running in the front end and do all the controls, okay? And then that's going out from the PC into a big flat screen TV that I'm watching when I play from my couch. That's the setup. And it's putting out a full 720p, I believe full 60 frames per second. It's putting out 720p, 60 FPS. Now, that's usually what you need a better PC to do if you want to have it not struggle to output that 720p 60 FPS. Now, you'll go on somebody's stream, right? And you'll see that the highest you can watch them is 360 or 480, okay? That's why it's better to have a PC that's kind of higher end and a decent Elgato, because you want to be able to output. I don't care if it's retro. It doesn't matter if it's retro or not. Still, 720p is gonna look better for even retro than 480 would. You'll see it more when you're running, like, you know, arcade on MAME. You'll see the difference in resolution more on that than you would, you know, an 8-bit freaking NES game. Get out of here, old Bobo, you big-headed bastard. Let me catch up with chat. Man, every time I put it on pause, there's new people up in here. I like that. Jay says, every time I play Double Dragon, I get all 7 hearts on stage 1. You're better than me, Jay. Blood Dragoon, what's up? McCooligan, you have both Double Dragon on PS4, bringing you back to your youth. Nice. McCooligan, tell me a game you want to see, man. I don't know. I mean, actually, I didn't. I'm trying to explain it. I don't know. I don't do a good job explaining stuff. But I try. You're lying down at the moment, Blood Dragoon. Nice. Just relax, man. You played it at 6 in 89 or 1990. Nice. Ard McCooligan, I will play Shinobi next, sir. Gotta lure him to the end. You fall in there, Bobo. Sha-ta-ta-ta-ta. Oh! Knew that would happen. Got that one. Come on, Bobo, with your big head. Get over here. Get over here. Will you just get... Got him. Got him. You want to know if it can plug into the TV and play games? Yeah. Well, that's... So, Ashley, if I bought you one or you bought one, you could hook it directly from the back into your TV, but you wouldn't be able to stream, okay? What I was going into is what you got to do to make it streamable. So yeah, if you wanted a RetroPie like this just to play games, and you're not worrying about streaming, it just takes a normal HDMI cable out the back into a TV. Yeah, I probably suck at it, Jay. I don't practice it that much. That's the thing, when you take game requests, you play tons of different games, and because you're going through taking requests, you usually only do 10-15 minutes a game, so it doesn't really give you the time to master them. What I'll usually do is if the streams are dead, that's when and nobody's making requests, that's when I'll try to play something to the end and beat the game. Actually, I use you need a USB controller to use on the Pi. And I use a 8BitDo M30. It's a 6-button Genesis style controller. Alright, so let's play some Shinobi for Ard McCooligan. Ard McCooligan, you still here? I'm gonna play some Shinobi for you. Definitely, fuck no, not Bruce Willis. Schwarzenegger. Sweet Harmonies, who is your daddy and what does he do? Retro Brady, I know now why you cry, but it's something I could never do.
Mission 1.
Remember, it's not a tumor. You need to get to the chopper. I'm the governor of the great state of California. Put the cookie down. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Shadow Dancer? Oh, McCooligan, did you mean like Revenge of Shinobi? Yeah, I have all those, man. Did you want me to play Revenge of Shinobi on Genesis, or did you want Shadow Dancer on Genesis? I figured you meant Shinobi Arcade. Get to the chopper! Yeah, I'll play Shadow Dancer. Shadow Dancer. Shadow Dancer. He's got his dog with him in Shadow Dancer. Yeah, I could do that. They also sell them, they sell them preloaded on eBay too. Yeah, Ashley, if you want to buy one, check on eBay or Amazon and say, type in fully loaded RetroPie, and it should be one that they loaded the games up on the SD card for you. You son of a... Man, that one-hit death in this is tough. Every time, dude. Every time I jump into his fucking bullet. Get down now. Get through the chopper. You must dodge the bullet. I am the governor of the great state of California. Let's try the... Oh, unbelievable. Dude. Yeah, I'll help you. You can send me like the link you're thinking about buying, or I'll find one for you. Oh! Hey Edwin, what games on N64 are working the best on the Pi 4? See, all that time I forgot to use my magic power. Hey, McCooligan, what I like to do in between games is play some video segments I have. Like, this one's called Toy Time, and it's a bunch of vintage toy ads. I hope you remember some of these.
He-Man meet Claw with his awesome triple evil.
Fisto, Battle Armor He-Man, Clawful, and Battle Armor Skeletor each sold separately.
You asked for it, Clawful. Meet Fisto with his super smash power. We'll see who smashes who. May the mightiest power prevail.
Fisto and Clawful figures new from the Masters of the Universe collection, each sold separately. Other action figures also sold separately. From Mattel.
Go get him, Dragon Walker! Go
Dragon Walker, Battle Armor He-Man, and Skeletor and Merman each sold separately.
step right this way, He-Man!
Batteries not included.
What's that? Take that, He-Man! May the mightiest power prevail!
New Dragon Walker vehicle for use with most Masters of the Universe figures. Action figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, robots in disguise.
It's the Decepticon communicators! Get more Autobots!
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Transformers from Hasbro.
Return of the Jedi Collection. Introducing Size Noodles and the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately.
Play it again, Si. Starring Size Noodles, Droopy McCool on clarinet, Max Rebo on organ. Ribbit Rebo. Dance, Droopy. It's your last solo, Snoodles. Whoa.
New Size Noodles and the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately. From Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
Batman's battle against crime never ends. And now you can bring the action home.
Batman, ha-ha, you missed. Yeah, but I only missed once. You can't escape Joker. Just watch if you can. You won't be alone for long.
And in the Batcave.
No criminal can hide from Batman. Batman, gotta run to jail.
Each item sold separately from Toy Biz.
Now to touch my Thunder Punch! You hear it here, but you feel it there!
Skeletor figure, Castle Grayskull, and Thunder Punch He-Man figure each sold separately. You put the castle together.
With He-Man over there, Grayskull will be mine! Like I said, Boneface, you hear the thunder here, but I feel the punch here!
Thunder Punch He-Man, new from the Masters of the Universe collection. Skeletor and Castle Grayskull each sold separately. From Mattel.
Well, surf's up, dude! Whoa!
Join the Turtles on Foot Patrol in their battle-ready sewer tubes, featuring wacky pizza slice and oars, depth charge, and rotating foot blasters.
Let me show you my new toy.
It's the Foot Ski, with its deadly harpoon gun, shredding torpedoes, and electric leeches. Could this be the end of good, clean fun in the sewer?
Here goes the neighborhood!
From Playmates.
The only thing more exciting than Turbo Hopper is Aero Turbo Hopper, the hottest off-road action you've ever seen. It leaps into the air because it's radio controlled, go anywhere, do anything, fun and speed. Yahoo! Over rocks and through the mud. Real turbo racing action. You just hit the turbo power to make the pass and win.
Maximum heat. Mutator, the ultimate RC mutation. You make radio-controlled Mutator mutate into almost any vehicle. Mutate, it's a dragster. Mutate, it's an off-road truck. Mutate, it's a racer. Mutate, a 360 stunt machine. Tyco rechargeable 9.6-speed turbo Mutator. The constantly changing, rearranging Mutator. Tyco battery pack sold separately.
Who's there? Me. Oh, the Wolfman monster! Run!
Each sold separately.
Say, I need rest. Roar! It's fearsome Flash! Sick 'em, guys! Go! I flip my lid when he's scared. Ah! It's a howl when scared. Ah!
The real Ghostbusters. New from Kenner.
Blast 'em! Ah!
With is the real Ninjor, evil master of martial arts. Will Clap Champ get a hold of him? I have the power. Figures sold separately. New from the Masters of the Universe, Ninjor and Clap Champ. Evil skill against Steel Grip.
Look out, it goes! Ah! Help! Lewis! I'll get her with my power pinchers. Great new equipment. Oh no, it's Terror Tongue! Help him, a tongue sandwich! Fire, bounce the bazooka! To the Ghost Sweeper!
New figures and vehicles each sold separately.
Nailed him! Mean machine!
If you see anything unusual,
Gotcha!
you know who to call.
Ghostbusters! It's coming. The new radio-controlled Python. With lightning speed, it powers over everything. Python takes on the toughest challenges. With new rechargeable 6-speed jet turbo power, it delivers awesome speed and a radio-controlled surprise that they'll never expect. A new 6-speed jet turbo Python from Tyco. Battery pack required. Sold separately.
Snake Men, the lowest form of evil. Ratlor's evil head strikes. Tongue Lashor, whose evil tongue lashes.
Nick, I'm ready for him!
But is He-Man ready for their King Hiss? When his skin comes off, his evil comes out. King Hiss, Tongue Lashor, and Ratlor, new from the Masters of the Universe, each sold separately from Mattel. Are you ready for the Snake?
Ghostbusters!
Each sold separately.
See any ghosts? Not yet. Figment, it's back to the bone. Get me out. Looks like you're really into him, Stan. Zap him. Safe. Not so safe. It's Sludge Bucket. What a flyer. I've been gooped. Activate the Turtle Blasters. We ain't ready to no ghosts. Ah!
Peter Venkman, Bad to the Bone, and Sludge Bucket with Ectoplasm each sold separately. Ghostbusters from Kenner.
The ultimate threat to the universe is here.
I am Hordak, and this is my evil horde.
Bleach! Mantenna!
Their evil even scares me, Hordak, my friend. The evil horde has no friends.
The Evil Horde, new from the Masters of the Universe collection. All figures each sold separately.
Let me out of here!
From Mattel.
A hideous beast born in the core of fiery Earth. A nightmare of terror. It's Metla, inhumanoid enemy of the Earth core.
Inhumanoids! Inhumanoids! The evil that lies within!
Metla! We're gonna get stumped! Not if I can help it! Rock slide! You can't escape Metla!
Metla and other figures sold separately from Hasbro.
Inhumanoids!
Halt or face the evil hook of Trapjaw!
Trapjaw, Battlecat, and He-Man each sold separately, string not included.
That hook won't stop He-Man. And Trapjaw will use his vicious claw. Still no contest. And Trapjaw will use his wicked laser. Even a one-armed army can't stop He-Man and Battlecat. You win this time, He-Man.
Trapjaw figure from the Masters of the Universe collection. He-Man and Battlecat figures each sold separately from Mattel.
Fast Tracks, the fastest radio-controlled track vehicle in the world. With rechargeable 9.6-speed turbo power. Nothing else comes close. Turbo Fast Tracks and Fast Tracks Pickup. Only from Tyco. Battery pack required. Each sold separately.
Attention all Ghostbusters. Be on the lookout for haunted humans. Wanted, Granny Gross. She's no sweet old lady. Wanted, Tombstone Tackle. He's no hero. Wanted, X-Cop. He's not on your side. To catch these ghosts, you need the real Ghostbusters. There's Peter, Egon, Winston, Ray. Each sold separately. They're running out fast.
Bearing Cobra Commander no longer has the ability to leave, Destro and Dr. Mindbender comb the tombs of the most evil leaders in history, and from their genetic tissues produce a composite clone, the ultimate Cobra Emperor, Serpentor. Introducing Serpentor, the ultimate Cobra Emperor.
Serpentor, the most evil foe of G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe!
Cobra!
Cobra Emperor comes with air chariot.
Joe!
We're here! So are these, the Frankenstein and Dracula monsters! Watch this, get 'em, boys! Ghosts! Funny guy, watch him scream! Ah, Look out! Now it's your turn to scream. Fun to scare.
The real Ghostbusters, each sold separately. New from Kenner.
Fun to zap.
They call him Blast. Rio Blast.
He's unarmed. Get him.
He-Man's quick draw deputy. Figures sold separately. The fastest draw in the universe. Rio Blast. Now, He-Man's rising force. Extendar.
Grayskull's mine. He's out of reach.
Figures and sets sold separately. New from the Masters of the Universe. Extendar. A tower of power.
Okay, where are those ghosts? Yow! They're everywhere. I'll reel this one into Ecto-1. Bankman, over here. It's Bug-Eye. I think he's got his eye on you, Winston. Uh-oh, somebody needs a dentist. Watch it. That's Squisher. I've been goofed. Gross. Let's turn these ghosts to toast. Neutralize them.
Ghostbusters, each sold separately. From Kenner.
We ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yuck.
Radio Control Tycho Rebound. It can do any stunt your twisted mind can come up with. Tycho Rebound. Maximum heat.
Land Shark.
The mighty Land Shark will have Mechanic for lunch. Yikes! And He-Man for dessert.
Land Shark vehicle, Skeletor, Mechanic, and He-Man figures each sold separately.
Help!
Land Shark. Land Shark.
Help! He-Man!
Land Shark. Land Shark.
Ever a lockjaw? Land Shark?
Land Shark.
Land Shark vehicle, new from the Masters of the Universe collection, not for use with some figures. Action figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
Ghostbusters! Spangler, this lab is spooky. Venkman, it's ahead. It's full speed ahead. What an eyeful. Let's split. Great car. Yikes, it's Highway Hunter.
The real Ghostbusters, each sold separately.
Mossman.
Mossman is green, so I can't be seen. Ha ha ha.
He-Man, Mossman, Skeletor, and Triclops figures each sold separately.
Look, He-Man's alone. It's 2 against 1. Wrong, bone face. It's 2 against 2. Mossman fooled you. Yarg!
Mossman, new from the Masters of the Universe collection. Other action figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
Ghostbusters! Okay, where are those ghosts? Yow! They're everywhere. I'll reel this one into Ecto-1. Bankman, where are ghosts? Zap 'em!
The real Ghostbusters, each sold separately. From Kenner.
We ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yuck!
Yeah, Brady, I told Edwin and Zombie that we want to do a serious interview with them. You know, a good, let's give them like a 40-minute interview. Yeah, Brady, I told Edwin. God damn, I'm having it on my phone here too. I was typing in chat from my phone. I told Edwin and Zombie we want to do an interview, like a 40-minute interview with them about their channel, you know, collecting, just anything retro. And obviously we'll put that on the new channel, upload it separately for each one of them, and put a link in the description to their page. So, as a minimum, we can do those two. KCD's channel and Zombies. Blood Dragoon, you have a channel, and if you're interested, Blood Dragoon, we can always have you call up and, you know, interview about what games you like to play on your channel, what you do. It's up to you. Or just, you know, just come hang out and chat. And what we'll do is we'll feature it. We're going to start featuring, you know, full-length interviews uploaded on our new channel to give shine to people that we talk to, you know, that we're a fan of. And hopefully over time, you know, that'll redirect some people to your site that listen to the interview. And if you guys want to check it out, click the link I put up and you'll get an idea of what kind of stuff we're going to be putting up there. Yeah, let's check back in with Nate, Brady. Next time you see Nate streaming, drop in there and ask him if he'd be available either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night to, even if it's just a quick half an hour interview, you know. It'd probably be better if you asked him, Brady, because I set it up, you know. I feel like I kind of asked him already. So, give it a shot, especially if you're a Patreon. You know, maybe subtly bring it up in a conversation. Next time you see him on stream, see if he'd be available, you know? That way I don't feel like I don't want to feel like I'm pestering him about it, you know? I feel like I ask once, then you ask once. That way it doesn't feel like we're, doesn't feel like I'm bugging him, you know? But he definitely knows, he knows our page now, and he left a comment in one of the videos I saw, so... So we got those three lined up, Brady. Hold on, let me catch up with chat here. Vash, you want to see, what do you... I'm trying to figure out what you're saying, Vash. Do you want to see the toy time with the creepy crawlers in it? Is that what you're saying? Or were you talking to somebody else about that? I couldn't understand what you meant by that. Fucking love this game. This game is always in my top 5 Super Nintendo games. Period. Might even be number 1. It's right up there with Super Mario World for me. I do love F-Zero too. There's something about F-Zero. When I first played F-Zero when I was younger, I was just blown away by those graphics and the speed and the colors. But this game still holds up like a motherfucker. This game still looks beautiful to me. It still sounds fantastic. You know, when you talk about graphics aging well, I really think that these graphics have really aged well. There's a lot of games you can't say that for. But this is one of them. No, I'm not moving the show to mornings, Vash. I didn't stream last night because I woke up yesterday morning at the crack of dawn to go to Walmart when they opened and buy the Final Fight cab. So I screwed up my sleep on Monday night and I didn't really get any sleep. I'm still streaming every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. And coming on between 10 and 11. It's just, you know, if I have a night like that where I'm up early for some crazy reason, that's the only time that I'll miss one of those streams. But yeah, you can count on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. And I'm just doing this now. I figured I'd come on now to give you guys something, you know? That even though I wasn't on last night, I'd give you a stream this morning just to make up for it. But yeah. The only time I'll miss a stream like that is, like I said, if I'm really got a lack of sleep going on. And I didn't get that much sleep over the weekend either because I on Sunday morning I stayed up after we did the show and I made that intro, and then I didn't end up getting more than 4 hours of sleep before I had to work another 10 hours. So it was kind of I was kind of collectively losing sleep over several days. So I was trying to catch back up on it. And I'll be back on tonight. I'm gonna be driving up north to my parents, but I'll be on after I drive back from that. I'll be on tonight sometime between 10 and 11. Probably 11. If you're wondering when I'll see what happens when you talk in game. So I'll probably be on right around 11 tonight to stream. When it rains in this game, it's kind of like disorienting. Bam, 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 bam. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. What's up, Alex? Reviews Belgium. Alex, so you're watching all the way from Belgium. That's awesome, man. Alex, I'd love to know what like the collecting scene is like by you. What's it like getting video games out there in Belgium? You guys have a decent amount of video game stores out there, or do you find yourself having to order online a lot, or I'm curious what your environment's like over there. Dude, honestly, the David Wise music in this game is so fucking good that he should have like won like a fucking Grammy for this shit. I know they don't do Grammys for, you know, video game soundtracks, but they should, because that's how good this soundtrack is. There should be one. Best video game soundtrack. And they should give somebody a Grammy for it. So, Alex says, just like everyone else, everything available to buy and order and pre-order as for when it's out and are available. Didn't MJ do music for Sonic? Actually, yes, he did. He did music for Sonic 3. And speaking of the music in this game, this song's one of my favorites. It's so fucking chill. I mean, how could you capture better in a song than this? What music you'd expect to capture being underwater than this? This is, you know, this is dead on. It fits perfectly with the swimming. And again, this is why I'm happy that the computer in Elgato can do 720p and 60 FPS, because I think this game in particular, you want it it's as clear as you can, even though it's retro. Because something about the colors in this game, very vibrant. And I mean, this game is on a Super Nintendo cartridge, and it sounds like fucking CD quality music, if you ask me. It sounds like you're playing this off a CD. Come over here. Baby making music? Oh, nice. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you watching while you edit. Speaking of editing videos, let me play you guys a Super Nintendo commercial collection that I edited together that I call Mode 7, which is a parallels what some of the software they use called Mode 7 is in the games.
Decide to step up to this kind of power, this kind of challenge, this kind of flying, crashing feeling. When you decide to get serious, there's only one place to come, the games of Super Nintendo. No one else creates this kind of experience, because no one else creates...
So what Mode 7 was, and I'm reading this
now you're playing
off Google because I want to say it right. Mode 7 is a graphics mode on the Super NES video game console that allows a background layer to be rotated and scaled on a scanline by scanline basis to create many different effects.
Super Mario World is here. It's one of the new generation of Nintendo games. It comes only with Super Nintendo. And
so like some of the games that used Mode 7
ever faced.
Pilot Wings,
Power, Superpower.
Nintendo, makers of the new Super Nintendo
F-Zero,
system, and great new games like Super Mario World and
Super Castlevania.
Now you're playing with power.
And Star Fox. So if you're playing those games, that's when the console is utilizing the Mode 7.
Created for the new Super Nintendo Entertainment System. You won't believe the power. You won't believe the control. You won't believe the...
Just FYI is an interesting
or the feeling you get.
Information.
You experience it for yourself.
Why I called this video collection Mode 7.
That's fast. F-Zero for the ultimate G-Force, only on the next generation from Nintendo. Now you're racing with power, superpower.
Okay, class, pop quiz. Question number 1. You want to buy a video game system?
There's a new Tron coming out, huh? I thought,
no free games. Which do you choose?
I think Disney owns that. Disney?
Number 2. Farmer Brown has 4 chickens to trade for a video game system.
Now, I thought the last Tron was pretty good.
Sega, no free games.
It looked really good, the effects.
Number 3.
So I'm not surprised they're making another one of those. I think it did good too. It did good.
That's 4 games free. Now who would miss an offer like that?
Made good money in the theaters.
Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. It's even tougher than the original.
This is Cowabungie. And this is Cowabungo.
But the turtles for your 16-bit system are Cowabunga! Holy cow, it's Turtles in Time! The cool arcade game for Super NES. Now with tasty turtle duels. And psych up your Sega Genesis with the Hyper Stone Heist and all new 3D Turtle Thrash. So remember, this is Cowabingo. But the turtles for Super NES and Sega Genesis are...
Cowabunga, dude.
Remember, you're a tiger, kid! A tiger! That's using your head. Strategy. Don't worry, kid. It'll heal.
New Super Punch-Out, only for Super NES. Get smart, or get knocked stupid.
You're the king, I tell you! The king!
You are witnessing a new technology. The first and only game powered by the Super FX microchip. Why go to the next level when you can go light years beyond? You are Fox McCloud in Star Fox, only for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Let's go racing! It's Super Mario Kart Funny Car Madness! Only on Super NES! Turn the track into a giant mud pit! Or burn rubber on ice, wood, or asphalt! Mix it up for the big boys!
What's up, Zombie? Hey, Zombie. Brady was on here a little bit ago, and I was telling him that I talked to you about how we want to do an interview with you, all about your channel. A serious interview this time, you know.
Dream maybe to have a doctor in the family.
Let me know what night you might be available. If it's Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night. If you got like 40 minutes to do like a serious interview with you about your channel, about your collecting, your cleaning tips, everything, and we're gonna upload that separately to the SMRD channel page, and we're gonna put a link in the description to your channel, so that'll be up there for future reference for people to see.
Laser accurate, precise to a single television pixel. It comes with 6 great games, and it's yours for under $60.
What's up? It's Crack Food.
Into the game like never before. Super Scope 6, only for Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
Killer instinct. Playtime is over.
He's a dirty bird with a deadly exploding umbrella. And she? Well, she is perfectly evil. A destructo feline skilled in flips, kicks, and cartwheels. They must be stopped. Someone must cage the wild animals let loose upon the streets of Gotham City. In Batman Returns from Konami. Only you, as the Caped Crusader.
Well, with the late night streams, we'll always have our times to be crazy and funny.
Like you've never seen before.
When we interview somebody with a channel,
adventure and intrigue,
we'll try to keep that relatively serious because we want to be able to showcase
7 cruel and unusual stages.
Other streamers, you know.
Arch enemies in intense 3D simulation as you command the high-speed Batmobile, and then in Penguin's dreaded Arctic world.
So people that aren't aware of them can find out about them.
Levels. Batman Returns brings superhero
that way that
and silver screen
when we upload those
to the Super NES,
it'll be a good record of kind of what they do, and it'll be a link to their channel, and it'll hopefully serve as a good resource. You know, people can find out. We want to encourage people finding out about channels we like, people we like, people we talk to. Brady, what time will we start? We usually goes on by about 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Friday night.
Everyone's dead.
Saturday night.
They can't kill me. Gotta stay smart. They're not gonna win.
All was peaceful in the Mushroom Kingdom. Till Smithy the Sword shatters the sorrow. Wow! So with his old enemy Bowser and a marshmallow who throws lightning. Mario fought evil wedding cakes and a killer Venus flytraps and recovered the seven stars! That was freaky.
Super Mario RPG, only on the system that keeps on kicking. Super NES.
Dig it?
Yeah, that's true. So Brady works some Fridays. You know if you're working this Friday or not? So we can
It's everything you love about
give
the
Zombie an idea when to call in.
Cut down to size. Only on the Super NES. With a free game music CD. So who needs a new system?
Let's go back real old school. Real old school. All right, sounds good, Brady. Damn it. If I had to tell you guys what my top 5 like collectibles, I'd probably have to choose. So I'm gonna count the Black Series Darth Vader and Stormtrooper helmet as one, as like a set. Rob the Robot. I definitely like having Rob the Robot. That's another one. I have a Yoda that the Yoda, the talking Yoda with the lightsaber. I really love that because it looks good just as a display piece too. As far as like consoles, I'd probably say that I have having the turbo graphics with the turbo EverDrive and having that power booster or whatever you call it out the back. That's kind of hard to come by. It allows for you to. It's the licensed one they made that allows RCA out the back. So it's the official NEC one. So having all that on a console, it's not that easy to come by all three of those things together. So that's probably like the console that is kind of collectible and important. You know, funny thing is about how I used to have that Donkey Kong old school plush as my icon. The significance of that, and by the way, it has nothing to do with Pat, who always uses that in his videos. It has to do with, I found that at a thrift store. The old school Donkey Kong plush, the big sized one. And that kind of got me started collecting with toys. Because up to that point, I only collected video games. So the significance of finding that Donkey Kong vintage plush and paying $5 for it at a thrift store is when I really started to get serious about 80s, 90s action figures. So that would be in the top 5 collectibles or things in the game room. And maybe as like a 5th one, there's a guy that makes banners on eBay that I told Edwin about and I mentioned in chat the other night. And one of my favorite things in the game room is I have a Turtles Arcade, the first arcade game, not Turtles in Time. It's a big blown up version of the banner of the TMNT arcade artwork. You know, it has Shredder on it. It has the 4 turtles. And that takes up like half my game room. So like, I don't know. That's probably 5. Is it? Did I name 5? So if I had been tagged in Edwin's video, those would probably be the 5 I would have picked. But I was telling him I don't really want to do a full game room video because I don't really want that out there on YouTube for anybody to see. You getting snow flurries in April, Edwin? How long ago was what, Quesadilla? How long ago did I get the banner? Yeah, I'm not sure if he sells that one anymore. I got this banner. I'm trying to think when I did up my whole game room. Probably about a year ago now. I was using it as like my music room. All my amps and stuff. And then I had enough, you know, like video game related stuff that I wanted to put it all in one room. Oh, how long ago did I get the DK plush? 4 years ago. 4 years ago is when I really started with the toy collecting. And collecting retro games, I started probably in 2013. And I really haven't bought much retro gaming stuff since like 2015, 2016, because I have really all the stuff that I set out to get. And I wanted to stop at some point, at a certain point. And I've also really stopped relatively, you know, maybe 4 or 5 months ago with the toys. I mean, you know, I'm not a collector that wants to collect forever. I have a certain checklist of things, and once I get those things, I'm done. That's it. Now, I might get one piece here and there, like the way NECA put out that movie-accurate Shredder from the first movie. I had to get that. I mean, that's like, you know, a must. But, you know, I'm really done with collecting. A lot of people want to collect forever. I just think financial-wise and space-wise, it's not a terrible thing to have end goals. It's not a bad thing to say when enough's enough, you know? How much does one man really need? So, for me, when you guys watch my streams, this is really the icing on the cake. I'm archiving these commercials. This is something I would have done if I streamed or not. You know, you're really watching kind of the final stage of my collecting. I'm literally making collection videos of commercials as like I said, the icing on the cake. That's the final piece of the collection I want, that not only I have the toys that I grew up with that were important to me, I have archived videos of the commercials I remember as a kid. It's like another project to start. Another form of collecting, just collecting the videos associated. The videos associated with these toys are just as memorable to me as the physical toys themselves. When I saw some of those commercials as a kid, that made me want to go to KB Toy Store and pick something up. That made me want to go get a game that I saw, you know? And I can tell you guys that if you ever get to that point where you feel that you have in your collection the essential items that are relevant to you, that are important to you, when you cross that finish line of having all the things that you really had sought out to get and you found them, it's a really good feeling of completion. And I feel a lot better with that sense of completion than just me going on to the next thing, going on to collect the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. It's really good. I'm rambling on, you know, but it's a really good feeling to kind of be done with it, you know. as much as we love the hunt, as much as we love the collecting, it's work, man. It's, you get stuff, you're cleaning it, you're competing to win items on eBay, you're competing to find stuff first at a flea market. For me, when I finish that, when I cross that line, which is I'm at now, I'm moving on to other stuff, you know? I can focus more on writing songs. I can archive these videos now. I guess my long-winded, rambled point is have some kind of end goal for yourself. And I say that to you guys as a friend. Not trying to tell you what to do. Do what you want to do. If you want to collect the rest of your life, do it. But what I'm trying to say is have an end goal for what do you really want? At the end of the day, ask yourself, what do you really want? What do you really need? As a collector, as a person, whatever. What do you really want? What do you really need? And do you really need it in your collection? Never get something just to have it. You know? Never get something just to say you have it. Is it meaningful to you? And now I'll shut up about that. Let me catch up on chat. Brady says he's got the NES EverDrive in the mail yesterday. So he's got all three now. He's got the Nintendo, the Genesis, and the Super Nintendo. Brady, I'm curious if you're going to eventually get a Turbo EverDrive or an N64 EverDrive. Those would be the only other ones you might want. I have a Turbo EverDrive, but not an N64 EverDrive. Jameson says, Zombie made the trip this morning to the stream, that is. Are you guys gonna... Sweet Harmony says we're gonna love the video she asked for today, making it now. Cool. Sweet, I look forward to checking that out. I told Edwin about when I got the DK plush. Brady says he had blizzard conditions yesterday, but now it was very sunny. Edwin says he had torrential rain, but then the sun came out at 6 p.m. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain in Florida lately. Ashley says whatever. KCD says he wants the money, the belt, and the women. Okay. Dropping controllers now. By the way, this game that I've been talking over and not playing is really good. Do-Re-Mi Fantasy. That's alright, Zombie. Just watching is enough. Brady says, I need an N64, then I'll get the EverDrive. Still on my childhood list. Never played the Turbo. Right. Now, the thing about the the N64 EverDrive. It's the most expensive one. Now those are 200, at least 200 and up, if not 250 to 300 when I've checked. And I don't know if that's because of all the chips that are in it. It's just difficult to make. But that is expensive. And I mean, if you go all in, let's say you drop 50 to 60 on an N64, right? Let's say maybe you drop 80. Maybe you got one of the cool colored ones, the green one, the orange one, the red one. Like, you know, that watermelon one. You're looking at, you know, 50 to 80 somewhere for your console with the controller and the rumble pack and that memory expansion and the adapter. So all that. Then you're dropping like 250 to 300 on that EverDrive. You're gonna be looking at 350 to 400 all in to get a working N64 EverDrive set up. So it ain't cheap. That's part of why I don't have one. Is I just didn't really have the money to drop on all that at once. And to be honest with you, I don't know that there's more than 15 games I'd ever even want to fucking play on the N64. Now, that's just me. Now, the 15 games I would play are amazing. Really good. But I don't know that I'd really want to play. Here's what I'd want to play: Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Diddy Kong Racing, Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'd want to play Mario Kart. I'd want to play Super Mario 64. You know, Super Smash Brothers. It's the games of that caliber. Okay. I don't know that there's more than 15 games like that I'd want to play. It's another reason why I haven't bought one. The money and the game quantity that I really be playing is what's kept me from buying one. Play Ben Helper on Game Jolt? What? That is random. This is, I believe this was a... Well, it's a Super Nintendo game, is the simple answer. The longer answer is, it's really Super Famicom, which means that it was released in Japan only, I believe. It's a fantastic game. I mean, just look how bright and colorful it is. It's really well done. It's one of those games that is like a crime that didn't get released in the US. I was thinking if I smashed all those blocks, there'd be some hidden item, but there wasn't. Thanks, Brady. I'll talk to you later, man. Get some rest. Thanks for coming on stream, my guy. Thanks for hanging out on stream, my dude. Yeah, Ashley, I bet this is a game you'd like to play. This game is fun. And look, when you don't play the character, look, it does stuff. It does those animations. It messes with its hat. Like dusts off its shoe. Little touches like that. It's been real, my guy. It's been fun, my dude. It's almost like if you mixed Spicoli with Obama. You know how Obama would always pause so much? He'd be like, look, what we're trying to do here is bring us all together. That's like what pushed... It's like if you combined all the pauses of Obama with the stonerness of Spicoli. I want you guys to know that I like your streams, my dude. My guy. Ah! We're jumping on leaves and we're jumping on leaves. Bouncing and bouncing. Oh! Damn. Shit got real with this level. They ain't playing around no more. Jump around. Oh! I really can't get past this level, can I? Why must you be so hard? Why must you be so difficult? Okay, okay. Hey, get out! Oh! Oh! Once on a runs over your neighbor's dog. It's log, log, log. Log, log. It's better than bad, it's good. Everyone wants a log. Everyone needs a log. Log from Blammo. Who knows they're Ren and Stimpy here? Come back. Don't fuck with me, log. Don't fuck with me, log! It's funny you asked that because I was about to end it right here. But, ladies and gentlemen, let me run through the roster. Ms. Ashley, Jay, Quesadilla Padilla, Brady was here, Zombie, Sweet Harmonies was here, Jameson Spectrix, Vash, It's Crack Fu was here, Alex Reviews Belgium was here, so that's about it. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Retro Ryan. I'll be back tonight. Look for me around 11 p.m. Do it again. Do it live. You're welcome, Jay. Hope to see y'all again tonight. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. Later, guys.